Greetings, I'm Zachary Hepner. Pleased to share this Dvar Torah for Parshat Vayakhel, Parshas Parah. King Solomon attempted to solve theodicy. Kohelet, chapter 7. Kol zeh nisiti v'chochma amarti ech kama v'hi rechoka mimeni. Rachok ma shehaya ve'amok amok mi yimtzaenu. All this I tested with wisdom. I thought I could fathom it, but it eludes me. What happens is elusive and deep down. Who can discover it? The pshat is that it's referring to the elusive wisdom of God's judgment, theodicy. See Rashi. Umahizo, what exactly is rachok, far away and elusive? B'yetzirat vreshit, the distant events of the creation event. V'amok amok mi yimtzaenu she'en li reshut laherben malamala malamata malifnim malachor. And furthermore, what is deep down and undiscoverable? What is above, what is below, what is before, and what is after. Ve'od, and furthermore, Rashi says there's more. I put my mind to studying the wisdom of the red heifer pericope, the Parah Aduma, and the date of the end of the exile. It would seem that Rashi is performing a magic trick. Rashi seemed to have pulled a red heifer out of a philosopher's hat. Wise Kohelet, or King Solomon, is discussing the perplexing quandary of cosmic matters, above, below, what's before, what's after, the date of the redemption. And by the way, the mystery of the red heifer. What? Rashi didn't make it up. Chazal in Nida 9, Yoma 14, Bamidbar Rabbah 19, and Tanchuma on Parshas Chukas all say that the Kol zeh nasiti v'chochma amarti ech kama v'hi rechoka mimeni, what is elusive, it's the red heifer. This is from Chochmah. This is from the Chazal. In particular, it's the paradox of the red heifer. According to Rav Akiva, the paradox is if the waters are sprinkled upon an impure person, they remain pure. However, if the waters are sprinkled upon a pure object, the waters, become impure. According to the Chachamim, the paradox is Lemazeh u'lemazin alav tahor v'nogea bahen tameh. The sprinkler and the sprinkled become and remain pure, yet the one who touches it, such as the one who prepares the ashes, becomes impure. That is the paradox of the red heifer. But let me ask you a question. Is that really as important and as elusive and as worthy in comparison to what's above, what's below, what's before, and what's after, and the date of the redemption? It's time to solve the riddle and leave an even bigger riddle. Someone has died. Another person has either killed him in battle or buried him in the ground. The killing in battle is part of life. The soldier didn't do anything wrong. Or the person who had just performed a chesed shel emet, burying the dead, the greatest act of kindness. Why is he impure with corpse contamination? What did he do wrong? The red heifer's ashes are prepared to benefit the impure by providing with purification. Those who prepared or touched the ashes are now impure. What did they do wrong? On the contrary, they were sacrificing their purity for the purity of others. According to Rabbi Akiva, the priest sprinkles the Parah Aduma water on an impure person. He misses, and it sprinkles onto an animal. The water has now become impure. The priest was trying to help in good faith. The injustice of the Parah Aduma paradox is readily apparent. When facing the paradox of theodicy, the question of tzaddik v'ralo, what did I do wrong? What did he do wrong? Why? That's the greatest question that has no answer. Yet the Torah demands us to prepare those waters. The Torah demands the high priest, the most removed person in society, the holiest, the most pure person, to bury the mace mitzvah, the unattended corpse that he finds on the road. There is no excuse. It's not convenient. Or, what do I have to gain from this mitzvah? Or, by doing this mitzvah, I'm going to become impure. On the contrary, prepare those red heifer waters. Bury the dead. In other words, you do what you need to do for others, even if you know that the consequences of bringing those higher and up will bring you down into impurity. Might you think that this only applies locally, just to a few cases, but not on a global level? The Torah says, Zot chukat haTorah. The Torah does not say, Zot chukat haParah Aduma. It does not say that this is the law of the red heifer, but this is the overriding principle of the Torah. You must engage in chesed for others, even if it will render you, the giver, impure. Raise those up, even if you might go down in the process. But we conclude with a bigger puzzle. Zot chukat haTorah tells us what we need to do, that we need to do it even though we will get the shorter end of the stick, possibly. Or in this case, it will be the shorter end of the hyssop stem. But King Solomon wanted to know why. What needs to be done is not the same question as why. Why is God's theodicy the way it is? Kohelet concludes, Rachok ma shehaya ve'amok amok mi'emtzaenu. The answer is deep, elusive, and far away. Who can discover it? Wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom.